Hello, Soul Commander here today. Pretty excited about this one because I've been waiting for something like this. This is a Bluetooth in-car speakerphone that I plan on using in my car because I want to be hands-free and be all safe and, all that good stuff. And yeah, so I've been waiting for this one. This is the T821, the T821. And you can look at the description below, of course, as always, and you can find out where to purchase this. There will be a link down below, so be sure to check that out for this particular model. And it sells for right around $20 on Amazon. Let's just get right into this and start unboxing this, and I can tell you here a little bit about it as we do that. Okay, well, let's, we've got a manual here. It looks like it's a short manual, and you've got different languages in here. So for those of you who speak other languages besides English, there's your manual. Here's the device, and this is a 4.1 plus EDR. That's enhanced data rate. So that's 4.1 Bluetooth. And they say the charging time on this is about 3 hours. And I always advise everyone when they get something new, before you start playing with it, read your manual and then charge it up fully, okay? Always do that. That's better for the battery. And speaking of the battery, this has a Lipo battery in it, lithium polymer battery. It's a 1,000 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt battery. Weighs about 6 ounces, almost 6.5 ounces. And talking time, they're saying, is about 17 hours on a charge. That's a long time, 17 hours on this thing. And it does have a standby mode, so when you turn it on, it does have auto detect feature. So it will tell when you get in the car, a little vibration, or if you want to activate it, you can tap it, just tap it a couple times, and it will connect right to your phone if you've already paired it, of course. So you have to have your phone with you because this does run off your phone. That's what it's all about, right? And so yeah, standby time is about 45 days. So when you have it switched on, it'll hang around there for you for about 45 days before it's going to need a charge. Range, they say, is about 10 meters. That's around 32 feet. We're going to test that all out here in a little bit too. Frequency range on this is 2.4 gigahertz to 2.48 gigahertz. And they give you a few other things, of course, here in the box. You've got a cable right here for your in-car charger, or you can charge it, in the house as well. It's got a 1 amp and a 2.1 amp on that charger, so that's nice. And the cable length, I will leave right up here. Yep, there's your cable length, okay? So that's pretty much about the device, and I'm going to test this, and we will be right back, and I'll give you more details and demonstrate here too how this little thing works. Okay, we are back, and some good news and some, it's not bad news, but it's okay. What I'm talking about here, it's not really bad news, but I thought maybe the speaker would have maybe a little bit more power to it. It does get fairly loud. It's not a high quality speaker, okay? But I mean, definitely you can hear everything and all of that. But it's not a real high quality speaker. So like if you're listening to music and that, you're not going to get no stereo effects from this little thing, right? It's a speakerphone. But it's not a negative, or it's not a takeaway from the device at all. I am thoroughly impressed with the range, however. I tested this in the house, folks. I got 17 feet and probably could have got more if my house would have allowed me to walk further. But I got 17 feet range. That's going through 3 walls. So I got 30-foot range line of sight. And of course, your mileage may vary on that too, depending on, what you have for, interference in the area and so on and so forth. You just don't know. So I'm impressed with the range, definitely. It's really nice. Now, this is a cool device. It talks to you, right? So, like I told you, when you first charge this, you have to charge it first. You know, no matter what you do, read your manual, charge it first. You'll get the best life out of your battery that way. I was telling you it has a Lipo battery in it, right? So charge it up first, okay? First thing you want to do. Once it's charged, it's kind of cool when you turn it on. It tells you actually that you've got battery high. You know, it means it's fully charged. It'll tell you that. I'll demonstrate that here in a second. Now, there's one thing, if you do read your manual, which I suggest always you guys do, I read manuals just to be on the safe side, right? But they're not always correct. And in this case, there's 2 errors in the manual. The first error, I'll just tell you about right now. It involves the charging. It says when you first charge this, the red light's going to come on here, indicating that it's charging. And then it says in the manual that a blue light will come on when it's fully charged. That's incorrect. The red light on this will go out. That means you're fully charged and you're ready to go. So the manual is a little incorrect on that. Not a big deal, but the light does go off on there, okay? The other thing, too, that is really cool about this device, and I did mention it at the beginning, it does have a built-in motion sensor. So you do have to make sure you turn it on first, okay? It has to be in the on position. But when you get in your car and you start driving, it's going to detect and it will connect to your phone as long as, of course, you have your phone in Bluetooth mode and you have it with you and you have it previously paired. Okay, it will detect then and it will go right into your phone. It'll be ready to go for you. So that's really nice as well. So, and if it's not, you know, detecting you, you can always just kind of tap it and then it will. Then when you leave your car, shut the door, it will go back into standby mode. So it'll save battery and that can last, you know, up to 45 days, as I mentioned before, the standby mode. So nice little features this, you know, it has built into it. So it supports 4 languages, English, Spanish, French, and Chinese. And to get into the other languages, you press the positive and the negative together. And let's just demonstrate. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And just listen to what it says when I turn it on.
Power on. Battery high. Device connected.
Okay, it said device connected. All right, now let's try this. I have not tried this before. Let's press the positive and the negative together to see if we can get into other languages.
中文模式
Okay, yeah, sounds like maybe Chinese. I'm not sure.
Modo español.
Aha, Spanish.
Modo français.
Probably French, but I could be wrong. Now let's go back to English.
English mode.
There we go. So it works. That was a first try right on live video for you folks. So it works. So, yep, that's how you change languages. So, you know, hey, it's there if you need it, right? So you other English, non-English speaking people out there that speak Spanish or whatever, or if you got friends that are Spanish or French and you can speak the language, hey, you know, you can have your speakerphone talk to you in another language if you want. So, kind of cool. This will pair 2 phones as well, folks. The way you do that is you first turn it on, and it's going to say it's in pairing mode. Then you turn your Bluetooth speakerphone on, you know, for your Bluetooth on, or I should say on your phone, for your phone, you turn that Bluetooth on. And this is the other part where the manual is incorrect. It says that you should look for Bluetooth in-car speakerphone. That's incorrect, actually. It will show up as a T821, just like is on the box here. This is actually the model. You know, the T821 is what will show up on your phone. Now, in some cases, some phones will want a password. If that is the case, mine didn't require one. But if that is the case, you press 0000, and it will say connected. You'll hear that, and you'll be connected. Now, if you want to pair a second phone, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to try it live on video. I have not tried this yet. And if you want to pair a second phone, you turn the device off, Okay.
Power off.
You turn it off. Then you got to make sure that your first phone that you had it paired to is also off. So what I'm going to do right now is make sure that phone is turned off because we're going to pair a new phone. So bear with me. And the phone is turned off. The Bluetooth on the first phone is turned off. Okay, so we have this device off. We have the first phone Bluetooth turned off. And now we're going to pair a new phone. Okay, the second phone. Because this will remember two phones for you once you do it this way. So you do it, you do it the same way as you did the first phone, actually. You just turn the unit on.
Power on. Battery high.
Just wait. I'm going to set it down. And it should be sending a Bluetooth signal out now. I'm going to get into the phone. And
Ready to pair.
now it said ready to pair. Now I'm going to scan for it on the phone. There it is, T821. See how it shows up? T821. Very easy. We'll touch that.
Pairing completed. Device connected.
There you go. Pairing completed. Device connected. That simple. That simple. Okay. Now, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys here. This will do other things. It'll dial the last number dialed on your phone. And I'm just going to demonstrate that right away. Let's just try that. I'm going to press this button twice, and it will dial the last number that you've dialed on your cell phone. Okay? We'll press it twice.
Last number redial.
You can see it's dialing on the phone.
On a precious smile today with Gentle Dental's affordable orthodontic service. Call 393-7000 today. And
to hang up, you just press that one more time. Okay, and now let's demonstrate what this sounds like when you get an incoming call. I'm going to use my home phone and dial the cell phone that this is paired to, of course. And so this will be as if Soul Commander is giving you a call here. And I'm going to reject the call after it starts reading the number because it will tell you who's calling you. It'll read the number out, of course, because I don't want my number on the internet. So you'll first hear it talking to you, saying that you have an incoming call, and then it will start reading the number out. And to reject, I'm going to press this twice, and that rejects the call. Of course, if you're talking, you press that once, and then it hangs up. Or you press it once to answer.
incoming call. Incoming call.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Incoming call. 3-1.
Now, I rejected it. It started reading the number out, of course, to me. So that's how you hang up, or reject, I guess you should say. To hang up with a conversation that's going on, you just press this once. You press it once to answer as well. So that's how that is done. There's another thing this will do. Of course, it'll play music off of your cell phone if you like to do that. Now, that's the other... It's not really a hit against the device because it's not a stereo speaker, but I was talking about in the beginning of the video a couple of things that weren't, real high quality. But hey, this is a speakerphone. It's not a knock against the product. But yes, you can play music, but it's not going to be high quality sounding music. So I'm just going to demonstrate that now. We're going to get into the cell phone here and I'm going to open up Pandora. And hopefully Pandora will not be buffering too much here, so we can demonstrate what this sounds like, and also how it functions, how you get this to work. So here we go. I just started up some music here on Pandora. Now to turn down the volume, you just tap this really quickly. And then to turn up the volume, the same thing over here. And it will reach the highest level, and then it will beep very loud at you. I'll demonstrate that here in a second. There you go. I'll turn it back down. That indicates you're at the highest level. Now, if you want to advance the song, you can do that by holding down the plus button, and it will advance the song. If you don't like the song, you know, let's just try it. And sometimes this works, and sometimes it doesn't. If you have a paid version, I believe, of Pandora or some other device, you know, it won't play the commercials, you know, and so sometimes this works. If as long as there's no commercial, that will be coming up. But let's just hold this down and see if we can advance from this song. There's the commercial. We got a commercial, okay? So hold it down again. Yeah, so we got to listen to the commercial now. So that's what happens sometimes. But anyway, that's how you can advance. Now let's try it again. It's buffering, folks. There we go. There's the next song. Yeah, and it's buffering here. So it's not the speakerphone. It's just that Pandora is buffering here. That's why it cut out. Yeah, so let's try this again. We'll hold this down. Oh, see, now it's telling you can't have too many skips. You can't have too many skips. So that's that anyway. So that's what you get for not having a paid service. But it will advance, you know, it will advance for you. So, you know, that's a nice feature as long as you got a paid service on your phone. And so, yeah, that's another little feature that it'll do. And hey, it's nice. One other thing too, for those of you that have, and I cannot tell you I've tested it because I don't have an Apple phone, but the manual says if you hold this down for a long time, press it down and hold it down, it will actually open up Apple's Siri for you. Okay. And, so there you go for you Apple folks. You can actually communicate through Siri by holding that button down. And when this does get low, just the only other thing I wanted to tell you about the device is when the battery does get low, it will tell you battery is low. So it's time for you to charge it. So that's pretty much it, folks, for the device. I like it. It gets my stamp of approval. It certainly does. Of course, I'm not going to knock this because it is a speakerphone, and I'm giving this an A+, because the quality of the sound, I'm an audiophile, you know, I'm a radio announcer, so, you know, I'm going to be a little more critical, but I can't actually be critical, you know, for a device like this because it does what it's supposed to do, and that is hands-free talking while you're in the car. Clips up to the visor, and yeah, it's a cool device. Gets my stamp of approval. Just like any other time, I tell you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you would. I want more of you guys to subscribe, to like the videos, and just be a part of the group. Leave comments, questions, whatever's on your mind. If you don't like the video, leave a comment. Say, hey, Soul Commander, I don't like the video because you did that or you did this. Or if you like it for some reason and you want to just give me some feedback, do that too. There's also, I've linked a PayPal in there for those of you, if you do feel like you're liking my videos and I've given you some help. If you want to give me a donation, that helps too. I'm trying to buy more equipment so I have better quality videos, higher quality videos, better software to do editing with. And so if you feel free, if you have it in your heart to leave me a little donation, I would be so happy to accept that. And once we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're going to start giving product away as well. So please help me out, folks. I'm here to stay. Let me know what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right. I enjoy all comments, so please be sure to see the description below too, you guys. There's always sometimes codes in there to where you can buy the products for cheaper at a discount. And who doesn't like that? I can't guarantee you every time, but sometimes there will be codes down in the description. So always read the description. And for things I leave out of the video, you'll find them down in the description as well. okay, as well as information about the device too, for those of you that just want to run over the specs, really quickly. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Take care of yourself and be sure to be good to each other. Soul Commander saying bye-bye.